This world feels toxic and diseased. Consuming news, reading newspapers, or even interacting with neighbors has become draining. It's not that I'm antisocial, I genuinely cherish human connection. However, the harshness of this world has made us callous and unkind. The consequence? A society filled with unhappy individuals. More than 50% of marriages end in divorce, and an increasing number of young adults don't even believe in the institution. We long for a return to simpler times when striking up conversations with strangers was effortless and being impolite felt unnatural. We yearn for an era where love was believed in and communities looked out for one another. It's time to rekindle self-love. Each of us must embody the change we wish to see in the world. We need to heal ourselves and rediscover self-compassion. Happy individuals tend to be more successful. Happiness fuels motivation towards achieving goals. Our thoughts wield significant influence over our lives and the quality of our relationships, possibly even more than modern medicine. Consider these examples. A man dies a day after being diagnosed with cancer, only for autopsy to reveal a misdiagnosis. Women yearning for motherhood experience pregnancy symptoms despite not being pregnant. Participants in antidepressant trials exhibit improved moods even when given placebos. Scientifically, it's proven that improving one's mindset can enhance health, career, and relationships. It's a cost-effective alternative to therapy or legal counsel. This book aims to guide you in healing from the scars of negativity. I guarantee that freeing yourself from the world's pain will significantly enhance your life's quality moving forward. Chapter 1: Know Thyself. The more you know yourself, the more patience you have for what you see in others. Erik Erikson. Understanding oneself is integral to personal healing. How can one evade disaster while merely drifting through life without a clear sense of identity or boundaries? Consider the small-town dreamer who, upon reaching the big city, finds herself in compromising situations. Similarly, think of the discontented doctor pushed into a career by familial expectations, or the mama's boy dating someone he dislikes to please his mother. These scenarios share a common thread. Their plight reflects the adage, if you don't know where you're going, any road will do, and if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Without self-awareness, including understanding one's hopes and dreams, anyone can manipulate us into decisions we'll rue. Living with regret is among life's toughest challenges, fostering bitterness and unkindness. This isn't the path I advocate for you. When we take the time to understand who we truly are, we unlock the keys to our true potential. You cannot become your best self if you do not know what that entails. When you understand yourself, you are more likely to choose a career that you love. And it is much easier to be passionately driven to achieve great things when pursuing a career that you love. Additionally, when you are at the top of your game, you will seek out the kind of partners and friends that will make you happy and bring out the best in you. Being surrounded by loving, supportive people will make you a kinder, happier, and more successful person. Individuals with a deep understanding of themselves are often more decisive and optimistic. They are in full control of their life choices and choose well. They are more likely to see opportunities where others see setbacks. It also takes far less effort to be productive when you enjoy what you do. I know that these may seem like ideal circumstances, where our choices are not dependent on the desires of our family and where we are all strong enough not to succumb to the pressure they will put on us to make a certain decision. But believe me, knowing and truly understanding yourself will open doors to opportunities you would have never seen coming otherwise. It will be easier for you to stand up to the pressures around you when you know without a doubt what the right decision for you will be. How to get to know yourself. Starting with some objective assessment is crucial. This doesn't mean simply asking the people around what they think of you, as their interactions with you, whether negative or positive, will prevent them from being as objective as you need them to be. A better option would be making use of a reputable personality test, such as the Myers-Briggs Personality Type Test. This test will determine which of the 16 personality types of this theory best describes who you are. Career aptitude tests are another great option, designed to help you understand your skill set better and how you can use these skills to select the right career. It's never too late to start a career that you can love. Once you have taken the time to learn about yourself, you may find some dirty laundry and hidden scars that you probably would have rather kept hidden. Unfortunately, you have been wearing these scars every day in the way you interact with those around you. Now that you can see yourself clearly, become the best version of yourself. Love yourself. And above all else, be true to yourself. Knowing your limits is another important skill to master in order to navigate through this crazy world successfully. This will be discussed in the next chapter. Chapter 2: Know Thy Limits. A great man is always willing to be little. Ralph Waldo Emerson. An essential aspect of the results from a Myers-Briggs personality type test lies in the section that outlines your strengths and weaknesses. Many of the mistakes we make and the problems we encounter could have been avoided if we had a better understanding of our limitations. Consider the eager weightlifter who attempts to lift too much weight too quickly. It's evident that they're likely to injure themselves. Some may argue that this example promotes limiting oneself, but in reality it emphasizes the importance of reason and logic when pursuing our goals. While there's no limit to what you can achieve with determination, sometimes you won't realize your true strength until you try. However, it's crucial to ensure that you approach your goals with reason and logic. If you've never lifted 100 pounds, perhaps starting with 20 pounds today would be a wiser choice. There's nothing wrong with aiming high, but starting small and gradually progressing is encouraged to build a solid foundation. Adopting a modest approach not only helps avoid setting unrealistic expectations, but also allows for realistic time frames to achieve goals. Many people become frustrated when they haven't achieved certain goals by a certain age. However, success can come at different stages of life, as seen in the contrasting examples of Mark Zuckerberg and Colonel Sanders. Both achieved success, but at different times in their lives, driven by a passion for what they loved. Modesty in life also helps refrain from comparing achievements to others. Everyone's journey is different, with its own set of challenges and setbacks. Just as Zuckerberg and Sanders faced obstacles on their paths to success, so will you. It's essential to understand that achieving your goals may require hard work and patience beyond what you initially anticipate. Modesty isn't just about achieving success, it's about understanding your limits. You don't have to say yes to everything, whether in your personal or professional life. Setting boundaries, managing time effectively, and recognizing your capabilities are all part of modesty. It's okay to seek help when needed and to prioritize responsibilities based on your capacity. Modesty, coupled with honesty, is a powerful quality that can lead to personal growth and healing. The next chapter will delve into how embracing these qualities can improve your life. Chapter 3: Be honest. Honesty is the fastest way to prevent a mistake from turning into a failure. James Altucher. The only thing worse than a liar is a thief. Liars not only make life difficult, but also fail to grasp the far-reaching consequences of their actions. Deception breeds unhappiness, forcing us into a constant state of covering our tracks and watching our backs. Few things are as toxic as dishonesty, and succumbing to the negativity of the world should never compel us to become deceitful individuals. Lying serves as a gateway to cheating and stealing, leading us down a destructive path. Consider the potential outcomes of a single act of dishonesty: permanent damage to your reputation, permanent damage to your relationships, loss of income, loss of self-respect, permanently tarnishing another individual's reputation, feelings of guilt, loss of sleep, loss of trust. Researching the word honesty reveals synonyms such as honor, sincerity, fairness, integrity, uprightness, virtue, and truthfulness. Being honest transcends merely refraining from lying in challenging situations. It entails moral uprightness in all aspects of life. We must strive to be truthful in every endeavor and earn the trust of those around us through our actions. However, honesty can be complex to navigate. A useful guideline is to consider whether an action requires concealment or deception. If so, it likely lacks honesty. The benefits of honesty far outweigh any perceived challenges. Imagine the peace of mind gained from not constantly second-guessing every move or fearing discovery. Picture waking up without the burden of guilt weighing you down. Furthermore, honesty fosters respect and admiration, qualities highly valued by employers when seeking new hires or considering promotions. Being honest doesn't mean divulging every detail of our personal lives to everyone who inquires. Rather, it means providing truthful responses to those deserving of them. It also entails avoiding manipulative tactics to gain undeserved benefits or misrepresenting ourselves to others. However, there are times when excessive honesty can lead to unintended consequences, especially when our words lack kindness. The next chapter will explore how incorporating kindness into our communication can help us navigate challenging situations more effectively. Chapter 4: Be kind. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Mark Twain. Being kind embodies warmth, consideration, gentleness, and friendliness. To cultivate friendships, one must embody the qualities of a friend. The adage, "birds of a feather flock together," holds true. If you desire the company of happy, supportive individuals, you must embody those traits yourself. People are drawn to those who uplift and inspire positivity. As Maya Angelou wisely noted, long after an interaction, people remember how it made them feel. Unkindness only serves to make the lives of those around us more challenging, leaving them feeling unloved, undervalued, and isolated. Consider whether you would want to be treated in the same harsh manner you treat others. Unkindness not only affects those around us, but also complicates our own lives. Conversely, kindness fosters cooperation and support, making it easier to navigate through life with the help of others. Unkindness manifests in various forms, with words being a common vehicle. Harshness, condescension, and abrasiveness are unkind traits that can harm relationships and sow discord. Elevating oneself by putting others down is not only unkind but also selfish. Politeness serves as a crucial aspect of kindness. Politeness, though increasingly rare in today's world, reflects positively on one's character. It projects kindness, professionalism, and respectability, garnering admiration and respect from others. Being polite involves respecting others' needs, feelings, time, resources, values, and cultural norms. It fosters likability, encourages reciprocity, and earns the respect of those around us. Here are some ways to cultivate politeness and kindness. 1. Refrain from expressing unkind thoughts, whether verbally, on social media, or internally. 2. Greet others warmly and graciously, and bid farewell courteously. 3. Avoid criticizing others' efforts. If constructive criticism is necessary, balance it with genuine commendation. 4. Appreciate others' efforts, even if their actions don't align with your preferences. 5. Respect cultural differences and allow others to express their views without fear of disrespect. 6. Be open to alternative perspectives and allow others the opportunity to shine. 7. Show genuine interest in others by asking about their experiences and listening attentively. 8. When conversing with someone, give them your undivided attention, making eye contact and refraining from distractions. By practicing politeness and kindness, we not only improve our relationships, but also create a more harmonious and respectful environment for ourselves and those around us. Chapter 5. Be forgiving. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Gandhi. Forgiveness is a formidable challenge, often born out of pain. The very act of needing to forgive implies that we've been wounded in some capacity. Yet, extending forgiveness, whether for a real or perceived grievance, can be one of the most profound gifts we give ourselves. This holds true regardless of whether we believe the individual deserves such leniency. When we withhold forgiveness, we harbor resentment, akin to ingesting poison while expecting the wrongdoer to suffer. Such logic is not just flawed, it's perilous. Resentment has a tendency to morph into hate, a destructive force. But why is forgiveness so arduous? If it's so beneficial, why does the notion of releasing our hurt unsettle us? The crux of the matter lies in our reluctance to continually revisit the pain inflicted upon us. As we dwell on our wounds, we inadvertently entertain thoughts of retribution, convinced that holding on to our pain is a form of justice. This mindset intensifies when the wrongdoer shows no remorse. Yet, resentfully withholding kindness or friendship only inflicts further harm upon ourselves. As we navigate life with resentment festering within us, its effects ripple outward, tarnishing our demeanor, speech, and mood. Although we may have been wronged by a select few, everyone in our orbit feels the repercussions. Resentment breeds irritability, depression, and general unpleasantness, often impacting those we cherish most. Moreover, the weight of resentment burdens us physically and mentally, impairing memory, productivity, focus, and even our physical health. Clearly, harboring bitterness yields no benefits. But what exactly is forgiveness? It's more than just words. It requires a fundamental shift in our thoughts and emotions toward the wrongdoer. Forgiveness entails granting them a clean slate, refusing to let past transgressions continue to hurt us. This demands emotional intelligence, self-control, and love. Forgiveness isn't about absolving the wrongdoer, it's about freeing ourselves from the shackles of the past. Forgiveness is also a mirror reflecting our own flaws, making it easier to forgive when we recall our own transgressions. Recognizing our imperfections fosters empathy and understanding, facilitating forgiveness. The benefits of practicing forgiveness are manifold: heightened happiness and mood, improved sleep quality, enhanced productivity and job security, strengthened relationships, cultivated self-control and self-awareness, greater inner peace, increased respect from others, reduced pain and anxiety, enhanced self-esteem. However, forgiveness doesn't equate to vulnerability or condoning further harm. It's about releasing grudges while exercising caution to prevent future hurt. Forgiveness isn't revenge, it's a gift to ourselves, unshackling us from bitterness. Forgiveness unfolds gradually, often through simple acts of kindness and introspection. Engaging in exercises like acknowledging our own faults and listing the good deeds of the wrongdoer fosters empathy and compassion. Forgiveness is a testament to our strength and resilience. Letting go of resentment is a transformative act of self-care, enriching our lives and fostering harmony within ourselves and our communities. Chapter 6: Be Generous. If you can't feed 100 people, then just feed one. Mother Teresa. A truly generous individual isn't mandated to divest themselves of all possessions, nor are they obliged to tolerate being taken advantage of. Generosity encompasses a willingness to give beyond what's expected, marking the first step towards its mastery. True generosity elevates kindness to a higher plane. While kindness may dwell in the heart and inspire thoughts of aiding others, genuine generosity demands action, investing time, energy, or resources for another's benefit without expecting reciprocity. You might question how relinquishing your assets could enhance your life. Yet, many regard generosity as a cornerstone of true happiness in our often bleak world. Indeed, numerous medical professionals affirm that generosity is conducive to good health. Consider the proven benefits: reduced stress, lower likelihood of depression, heightened sense of purpose, increased happiness, stronger familial and marital bonds, decluttered life, lower risk of dementia, heightened gratitude for one's blessings, increased likelihood of benefiting from others. Generosity. A generous spirit actively seeks opportunities to uplift others. Whether volunteering at soup kitchens, joining the Peace Corps, or simply assisting an elderly person with groceries or a child crossing the road, acts of kindness cultivate a focus beyond one's own concerns. By shifting our attention to the needs of others, generosity alleviates the weight of our own problems, fostering better overall health. Yet, as you embark on a journey of generosity, exercise caution. Pay attention to how you express your generosity, particularly concerning members of the opposite sex. Avoid personal gifts that may convey unintended messages, such as perfume. Additionally, prioritize personal safety. While assisting those in need, beware of potential risks, such as robbery. Consider offering assistance in a secure location and remain vigilant about personal boundaries. Furthermore, tailor your approach to the recipient's preferences. Some may appreciate spontaneity, while others prefer being asked for assistance. Even with the best intentions, improper execution can lead to awkward situations. Nurturing generosity within yourself not only heals emotional wounds, but also lightens the burdens imposed by negativity. As we delve into the final chapter of this book, we'll uncover the most crucial key to healing the scars inflicted by life's challenges. Keep reading to discover more. Chapter 7: Be Yourself. Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. The greatest gift you ever give is your honest self. Fred Rogers. We all need to rediscover our true selves. This is pivotal for successfully navigating the tumultuous journey we call life. However, this encouragement doesn't license you to behave like a jerk. As we've previously discussed, healing from life's wounds demands shedding negative traits such as arrogance, rudeness, dishonesty, and stinginess. When we proudly flaunt these unsavory habits, we attract negativity into our lives, leading to more pain and disappointment. That's why I urged you in the opening chapter to introspect and understand yourself better, as it's essential for self-healing. So, what does it mean to be yourself? It entails rejecting the labels imposed on us by society based on our appearance, attire, or upbringing. We shouldn't let societal norms force us into molds that don't align with our true selves. Imagine the liberation of being genuine without pretense. Of course, within reason, making drastic changes like dyeing your hair purple and green might be best reserved until finding an employer open to such choices. Here are 5 compelling reasons to embrace authenticity. 1. Pleasing everyone is impossible. Constantly changing yourself to meet others' expectations leads to internal conflict and eventual disappointment. 2. Society's standards are inconsistent and exhausting to maintain. Trying to embody conflicting ideals is draining. 3. Making life-altering decisions based on others' desires can lead to regret and unhappiness. Fakeness eventually gets exposed, often resulting in scandal or personal breakdowns. 5. True contentment and happiness stem from accepting and embracing your authentic self. In essence, taking charge of your life requires bold action and embracing authenticity. If you desire real change, the time to make those changes is now. Conclusion. I trust you found value in this book. By benefit, I mean I hope it has inspired you to initiate much-needed changes in your life. Progress might seem gradual initially, but committing to self-improvement is a decision you'll never regret. Every small step forward is still progress, and each one counts toward your journey of growth. The universe tends to reward the goodness within us and guide us towards recognizing the good in others. By now, you should understand that the key to healing ourselves and navigating life's challenges lies within our own hands. Unless we acknowledge our shortcomings and actively strive to improve, our lives will remain stagnant. As human beings, our greatness lies not so much in being able to remake the world, that is the myth of the atomic age, as in being able to remake ourselves. Mahatma Gandhi.